What if consciousness isn't inside your body, but your body is inside consciousness? What if the universe isn't something you live in, but something living through you? Quantum physics began as a study of the smallest particles of reality. Yet the deeper it looked, the more reality dissolved. Electrons stopped behaving like solid things. They appeared and disappeared, existing in many places at once, waiting for the observer's gaze to decide where to land. The universe, it seems, doesn't exist until it is observed. Reality is not fixed, it's responsive. And you, the observer, are not a bystander. You are the trigger. This is where science and spirituality finally shake hands. Quantum physics calls it observation. Mystics call it awareness. Psychology calls it attention. But they all describe the same phenomenon. Consciousness shapes the world it perceives. Every thought, every emotion, every belief is a vibration sent into the quantum field, and the field mirrors it back without judgment. If you radiate fear, you create futures that confirm it. If you radiate faith, you call forth realities that match it. The universe doesn't reward or punish, it simply reflects. It is law, not morality. And this reflection, this quantum mirror, is what spiritual traditions have long called awakening. The dark night of the soul is not a curse. It's the moment the mirror cracks so that you can finally see the one looking through it. When you realize that your pain, your losses, your triggers are not random events, but intelligent signals, your healing begins. Emotional intelligence is not about suppressing emotions, it's about decoding them. Every emotion is a messenger from the field, revealing what vibration you are transmitting. Anger says you are crossing your truth. Fear says you are doubting your source. Sadness says you are resisting what wants to leave. When you stop running from them, they transform. When you listen, they guide you. Healing, then, is not about fixing yourself, it's about remembering yourself. You are not broken. You are disassembled for reassembly at a higher frequency. Every breakdown is an update. Every loss is an initiation into greater coherence. The spiritual awakening many describe today, the sudden urge to disconnect, to withdraw, to question everything, is not a sign of madness. It's the system rebooting. Your consciousness expanding beyond the limits of collective conditioning. And just like quantum particles, you begin to exist in multiple realities. The old one that still expects you to perform, and the new one calling you to be.
Sometimes it hits you, the silence behind people's smiles, the emptiness in their eyes. It's like everyone's moving, but no one's alive. Do you ever feel like you're the only real person in a world full of copies? Or do you think this theory is just another illusion? If you've ever felt different, stay. You're among the few who actually think. Follow your mirror for more truths that most people will never question. The NPC theory. Maybe you were never one of them.
These imbalances deeply shape her relationships. When the animus is weak, she is drawn to dominant, controlling men, not because she prefers them, but because they mirror the part she abandoned. She seeks a leader outside because she lost the leader within. When the animus is inflated, she gravitates toward weak or passive partners, men she can guide and fix, because she no longer knows how to receive the masculine energy from outside. She becomes the decision maker, the rescuer, the strategist, while her heart starves quietly in the background. But the tragedy is not destiny. Jung believed the psyche always attempts to heal its lost halves. A woman regains her animus not by becoming harder, but by becoming truer. She begins by acknowledging her wounds, by practicing small acts of decision-making, by learning to say no even when her voice trembles, by respecting her emotions without letting them consume her, by allowing others to bear the weight of their own responsibilities, and by recognizing that saving everyone is the most subtle way to abandon oneself. Through this journey, the animus becomes neither a tyrant nor a ghost, but a conscious ally. And only then can the woman return to her full form, soft yet not fragile, strong yet not hardened, feeling yet not drowned, clear yet not cold. This is the integration Jung spoke of. Not a woman trying to be a man, nor a man trying to be a woman, but a human being reclaiming the forgotten half of the soul. Wholeness is never born from extremes. It emerges when our inner opposites stop fighting and start listening. When the man embraces the feminine wisdom he was taught to fear. When the woman embraces the masculine clarity she was taught to suppress. And when both discover that real power does not come from choosing one pole over the other, but from holding both without shame. In the end, we are not what we appear to be on the surface. We are what we carry inside. The woman who fears rejection, the man who fears tenderness, the strength that fears vulnerability, and the vulnerability that fears strength. Integration is not an easy path, but it is the only one that leads from inner conflict to inner peace. And when a woman finally makes peace with her animus and a man with his anima, the soul can finally whisper, "I am whole, even if no one understands me."